What's going on today, everyone? Michael here. Welcome back to another video. It is about 8:37 p.m. on December 25th, Sunday, and my watch is not connected to my phone. Okay. Hope you guys had an amazing Christmas. I know I did. But we're gonna do an update on my fan collection, um, on what I have and what's new. You guys probably have already seen my initial checkout video of my newest member of my fan collection. I'm not going to spoil it if you guys haven't seen that video, but I suggest you go watch that video before watching this one. So, we're going to start with the first one that I got for my collection. Starting with, oops, the Hunter. I got this fan today, 2 years ago, Christmas of 2020. My mom bought this fan for me. Um, this is a fan I have always wanted. Yes, I know I say that, but it is true. And I have not ran it in a few months. I haven't ran it in, what, 2 months? A month? So we're going to go ahead and plug her up. And we're going to do, I'm going to run up all of them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and run up this guy. And now this, ever since I got this fan has been pretty good. I have really no complaints about it other than how cheaply it's made. But that's just typical China, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. But here's I'm not even gonna worry about that. But here's low. It's on oscillation. Yeah, this thing needs a little bit of work. Well, not really, just the oscillating mechanism's kind of being a little weird right now. So me and my buddy is gonna have to fix that, I guess. Me and my buddy have this thing to fix. As you can see, it's running actually pretty fine. It's running pretty fine right now. I have to keep oiling the motor every 2 months, but that's not really a big deal for me. Sorry about that. Hi, Grandma had a something in my room. And we have my demon fire that we need to paint. That's not the way they shoot. And here is high speed. So if I could get this thing fixed, that'd be great. But I've always wanted one of these, so why not? And I've had it for the last 2 years, and it's basically been giving me no trouble other than just oiling the motor for the most part. I mean, it is a bitch to take apart, but that's most fans nowadays. Especially the new one that I got. Alright, so that's the Hunter. And something else I was supposed to get today, but it hasn't came yet, and I'm not going to say anything because I have a feeling I know what it is, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. I'm going to put the Hunter right there because I'm not putting it back on top of my thing. Now let's get the Holmes. Actually, before we get the Holmes, let's run up this little thing, shall we? My little Big Lots fake Hampton Bay branded USB Chinese garbage. It doesn't even work anymore. Would you look at that damn thing that it's on? Damn thing's on. Cheap. I bought this just for the fuck of it too. Well, it's gonna have to fix this little guy. If I even can, but if not, then I'll just sell it. Well, I'll just give it away to one of my friends. Or someone that can actually make some use out of that bitch. This is not. Oops. I got my shit up here. This is not. And here is my 2007 Holmes Blizzard that I got for $1 at a garage sale. Wasn't expecting to find anything good. There, you guys know the story on this fan. My neighbors were having a garage sale, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I've seen people come across fans. I've seen at garage sales. I've seen people buy air conditioners from garage sales. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe I'll get lucky. And what do you know? I got lucky. Oh, by the way, my mom also got me this bracelet for Christmas, and I absolutely love it. And my sister got me this past summer. just just something. I yeah, just thought I'd mention it because I put my right hand in the view of the camera, so I was looking if I could. So the story with this thing is, here's a cord. It's non-fused, polarized, two-prong, basic cord. So I was like, maybe I'll get lucky. Well, what do you know? I got lucky. The dude actually was gonna let it go for free, but I was like, nah, these things are worth $20 to $30 on Marketplace, and that is true. I have looked it up. So he was like, just give me $1, and I was like, all right. Ran back to my house, literally right down the street. Gave the man $1, brought her back home, and yeah, I've had it ever since. So let's go ahead and run her up. I haven't ran this thing in quite a while, actually. Just haven't. It's not really fan season, but I like making content on this stuff, and this stuff actually gets an insane amount of views. Surprisingly, like one of my videos on this fan got 600 views, which is insane to me. And all my fans, besides the Harbor Breeze, which I'll get to last, well, which I'll get to before the new one, actually. We'll do the new one last. The new member last. Is the only fan that starts from low to high. Well, the Harbor Breeze, you could start it on any speed with the remote, but it goes from low to high. With my Hunter, the Holmes, and the new one that I got today, go from high to low, which I'm not particularly a fan of, but I mean, it's what I gotta work with. So, Here's low. And this thing is powerful, but it's not as powerful as the new one. That thing is something else. And if you guys already seen that video, you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't seen it, I'd suggest watching it. That's low. Here's medium. And yeah, I still need to dust this thing out. I still need to get this thing fully apart, but that's not going to be for a while. And here's high speed. And this is the loudest fan I have in my collection right now. At the moment. And here's off. And spin down. Beautiful. And go ahead and put this thing back. Oops. And now let's do, oops, there's my shitty ass Target China tripod. The Harbor Breeze. Jesus fuck, I almost tripped over my hunter. That's fine. Oh, also, not related, but Imagine Dragons poster got today, and my beautiful poster of my favorite actress, Jenna Ortega, got today also. Just wanted to show that because it's in the background. It's in the background, so I was like, you know what, why not mention it? So here's the Harbor Breeze. I ran this last night, actually. Here's high. This thing is the quietest fan I have in the collection. And this fan has not given me any problems, actually, ever since it was installed, which is good. And yes, this thing was made in China, but actually, I really like this fan. It's actually been pretty damn good. And also, the Holmes actually has been pretty good as well. It hasn't given me any problems. The Hunter's the only one, but it's not really an issue. Alright. We're going to shut it down. I'm going to shut down the Harbor Breeze now. And this fan has a very short spin down from high. It's a 36-second spin down, I believe. I timed it a few months ago. And there we go. And the reason why I kept the light on is because I'm not turning my LEDs on. It's the only light for the video, so I'm like, yeah, just keep it. Now, we're the tripod. And here's the Big Mac Daddy of the collection. This is the biggest fan I own as of today. My mom got this for me for Christmas. And there's also people shooting off fireworks on Christmas. Not the best idea. But anyways, I have to do a better video. I have to do a better video. Well, No, I don't have to do a better video on this fan because I did a whole unboxing of it actually, so. And I'm keeping the box as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug this thing up and let it run. And I can't wait to do a teardown of this thing to get to the motor. Because the motor in this thing is absolutely gigantic, but that's not why I wanted this fan. I wanted this fan for a specific reason, which I'll say in a minute. I apologize. Oh, it's off. Okay. It has a startup noise. We're going to do a blade swap too eventually. Look at the bearings on this bitch. That's how you know it's properly lubricated, unlike my Hunter. That should be all fans. Like this. Still spinning. Okay. So, I said in the other video of this fan, but I wanted this fan because one of my neighbors had a Honeywell pedestal fan. It wasn't a floor fan like this, it was a pedestal fan from the early 2000s. And I really liked it. And I've also, a few of my friends have the smaller version of the Turbo Force. This is the biggest version of the Turbo Force, which is what I wanted. I mean, yes, it's massive, but I mean, go big or go home, am I right? And also I wanted a big enough fan for the bedroom. Just because. And this thing is also powerful as fuck. I got my two little desk fans, but I also wanted a fan for the bedroom because I can't find my King of Fans high velocity fan, even though that thing is loud as piss. Or that thing is loud as fuck. So I was like, and I had it in the bedroom for a few days, and I ran it at night one time. I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna cut it. So the ceiling fan is fine, but also kind of starting a collection here. So now I got 4 of them. So let's go ahead and start this thing up on low. This one also starts from high to low. I'll do a startup noise at the end of the video on this one, because I know the Hunter and the Holmes have one. But we'll do a startup noise at the end of the video on this guy, the Mac Daddy. This is the Honeywell HF910 Turbo Force Power. Here's low. I apologize if there's any wind noise. And listen to how quiet this thing is. I thought this thing would be loud. I didn't even watch any video. Well, the only video I watched about this fan is Jordan Yu has a similar one. It looks smaller on camera than it does in person. Let me tell you, this thing is... It's actually smaller than I thought it would be, but it's actually big too. But I watched this teardown of it. So, I do know how to take this thing apart. And I have the instruction manual in that top drawer. This is low. Okay? This thing is powerful. Even at low. Here's medium. I love this thing. I absolutely do. Let me move the camera out of the windstream. I'm sorry if there's any wind noise. Yeah, here's full power. Not loud at all. This thing is powerful as fuck. It's not even that loud. This thing's insanely quiet. Well, it's not whisper quiet, but it's quiet. Besides this is probably the quietest fan I own. This thing's pretty quiet, but you can hear it. Well, this thing's actually pretty noisy, not gonna lie. This is quieter than this. That's the loudest one I own. And here's Spin Down. And we're gonna go up close. And yes, it does tilt. It does tilt. Yeah. Now I have to put this bitch back up there where my hunter goes. Yeah, I moved some shit up there in order to fit this bad bitch up there, which is where I wanted to put it. Because I was like, because I was like to my mom, I want this, and my mom was like, where the fuck are you gonna put that? I know where I'm gonna put it, up there, and it fits. So I ain't complaining. Neither is my mom. And plus, it's a beautiful bedroom fan, so. And I have to take it down to run it, but that's not really a big problem. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching my fan collection update. Excuse me. Sorry. You can see the motor. Oh, let's get startup sounds. Startup sound. I apologize. I'm sorry. Completely forgot till now. I was like, look at the motor. I'm trying to look at the motor. There's the motor. Look at that gigantic motor. And the motor's actually pretty decent size. So here is. Hi. By the way, this moves that on high speed. I wonder how to take that blade off. That's gonna be a bitch. If I can't take that blade off, that's gonna be kind of annoying. Because Honeywell likes to do weird shit with their blades, so gonna have to find that out. I'm gonna have to watch that video again. Here's medium. And here it is from the back. I should be doing this on a tripod, but it doesn't matter. Look at that blade, too. That blade is absolutely massive, and I love it. I like big fans like this. I've always liked big fans like this. I've always had to get a... I've always thought big fans were cool, and I have one now. That sounds like an M3. Here's low. Beautiful startup sound. Right up to speed. Alright, there you go. There is an update on, and here's the handle. This fan is completely plastic, just like my home's, which I don't mind. I like plastic fans. They tend to be a hell of a lot lighter than metal fans. And this one is actually pretty damn light. This is one hand. Not heavy at all. It's like, I thought this thing would be a bitch to carry, but it's actually not. It's actually pretty damn easy. pretty light. So thanks for watching.